guys, what's up? And this is going to be part 2 of my February Blu-ray DVD haul update. So let's get to this. This movie I saw in the theater and I really liked. So I was counting the days when it was coming out on Blu-ray, and when it did, I got it. It was only like 20 bucks, so that was pretty cool. And it's Couples Retreat. Now, this movie I liked. It wasn't like the funniest comedy I'd ever seen in my life. But I've never seen a movie that I enjoyed so much at home than this movie. I love this movie. It's weird, yeah, because I liked it in the theater, but something about it when I rewatched it, I just loved it. I had a blast watching this movie. It is just so good. It's amazing. I love the cast. I love the setting. It's just really, really funny. And I literally watched almost everything on this disc, because usually I'll just watch the movie and maybe I'll watch the gag reel. And then I say, oh, I'll come back to the rest of the stuff later. But this, I watched everything because that's how much I enjoyed watching this. The alternate ending and the extended scenes are hilarious. So funny. There's so much shit that they should have put in this movie because of the length of the movie. They didn't want to put everything, but they really should have, because a lot of stuff that got cut out was fucking hilarious. So good. The gag reel, funny, of course. They had a thing called Therapy's Greatest Hits, which had like all the extended therapy sessions, and it's just so funny, so good. Of course, there's the making ofs and stuff like that. It's just awesome. And there's actually a picture-in-picture video commentary with Vince Vaughn and the director. I haven't checked that out yet. I watched a little bit just to see how it would be, but amazing. I love this. And I know a lot of people shit on Vince Vaughn because he does the whole routine of, you know, fast talking, all that shit, but I don't care. I love this. I think everybody should own this. It's definitely worth having in the collection. Next movie everybody shit on. I mean, everybody. But I really wanted to see it and I didn't care. And it's the unrated director's cut of The Stepfather. Now, I don't know what people are shitting on about it. I mean, I really, really enjoyed this. I mean, I knew what to expect. It's just basically, you know, a suspense thriller. That nothing more, nothing less, and that's what I went into it. And because I had such, you know, everybody saying it's so shit, you know, I went in with low expectations, and I turned out really, really enjoying this. Something that I would, it's one of those movies where it's like, you know, some of the acting's kind of bad. It kind of reminded me of Obsessed, where it was like so bad it's good, but this really wasn't as bad as Obsessed in the bad acting way. But it also kind of reminded me of Disturbia as well. But I really liked it. I thought the dude who played the stepfather was really, really good. Amber Heard, wow, she's quite the looker in this movie. So, you know, if you don't like the movie, guys, if you don't like the movie, Amber Heard is in this. So check it out for that. But the picture quality was great. It was a fun movie to watch, basically. I had a fun time watching it. The gag reel was actually really funny. Usually gag reels with like serious movies are usually a lot more funnier than gag reels on comedies, but I really think you guys should give this a shot. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you to go out and buy it on Blu-ray, but rent it first. You know, maybe you'll like it, but I really enjoyed it, and that's me, so whatever, I liked it. Next up I thought about buying this, but then it was on sale this week at Target for $12.99, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And it's Fame, the new version. I don't know, it looked like one of those movies where it's like, I like any movie with high school kids, and it seemed like one of those where it's like, you know, one of those movies where like the kids have to overcome something or whatever, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. It was better than I thought it was going to be, because I heard it was bad, but it definitely wasn't as bad. And the thing is, I'm not big on musicals. I'm really not. And I'm happy to say that it's about 70% acting and about 30% music. I mean, when it comes to singing wise, there's maybe like three songs where like people sing, and then there's like, but the last song at the end was really, really, really good. I really like that. But there's dancing and there's you know, other stuff, so it was pretty good. There's like 8 or 9 characters, and you know, they're all in this school, and it kind of reminded me of this show on MTV called Taking the Stage. So I like that, so I knew I would probably kind of like this. There's a lot of big names in it. I mean, the kids are pretty much all unknowns except for this girl who I believe is on American Idol, but I'm not sure. But as for like the instructors and stuff, it's who's in this? God, now I can't find. Oh, Megan Mullally, Bebe Neuwirth, Kelsey Grammer, Charles S. Dutton, Debbie Allen. So it's got big names, but then it's also got like these young talents and stuff. It looked good. There's an extended version of the film which I wouldn't suggest watching because I started watching it at first, and the extended movie kind of makes it drag a little bit. So I would just suggest watching the regular cut. It's like an hour and 47, and the extended version would make it 2 hours and 3 minutes. So if you're picking this up, just watch the regular cut. But overall, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. You know, it was better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so the next movie up, I heard a lot of bad things when it was out in the theater, so I thought it might have sucked, but I still wanted to see it anyways, and it's The Box, and I can honestly say this movie is crazy, but good crazy. I really, really like this. It was such a like, what the fuck? Throughout the entire movie, it was just like, you thought it started out one way, and you thought the movie was going to progress in a certain way, and then left field comes, and you're like, what? And then, okay, you're like, okay, alright, and then another curveball comes this one, you're like, what is going on? And so forth, and it keeps going on, it keeps happening. It's just crazy and very unpredictable, because the way they advertise this movie is not how it plays out at all. It's really good. It's just like it's not a horror movie at all. It's not a one of those torture porn movies, like torture horror. It's not that at all. It's just like a sci-fi kind of suspenseful thriller. Really good. It takes place in the 70s, though you would never know from The Box. But I really like Cameron Diaz. I think she's great. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I think she's a good actress. I think she's a cool chick, and I like that she did something different, because you're used to seeing her in, you know, chick flicks or dramas, maybe an action movie here and there, but you never really see her do anything kind of quite like this, and I thought she did great. I thought she was really good. James Marsden I thought was really good as well, and I actually, you know what, I thought everybody was good in this. I thought it was a good movie. It's different, and I know it's from the guys who did Donnie Darko, and I know a lot of people, you know, don't really get that movie or find it to be weird, so you can expect something similar, but it was really good, and I really, really suggest picking this up. It's just so good. So it's a crazy movie, you know. I'm not gonna give anything away, but it's crazy. It's one of those movies too where you want to watch back and kind of take it in again, because there's just so many crazy moments, and there's also a director commentary on that kind of explains some of the stuff, so that was great. And last up on this list is another movie people said sucked, but I loved it. Really, really loved it, and it's Sorority Row. And I got this at 20 bucks at Walmart, so that was awesome. But this is definitely a throwback to 90s slasher flicks. I mean, this movie had I Know What You Did Last Summer written all over it. I mean, it's almost the same plot. But this is like an all-female cast for the most part, and some of them didn't care for, some of them I really liked. I don't know, it's really good. I liked Brianna Evigan, who's this girl. She was in Step Up too. She's quite the looker. And also, the girl who plays Chugs in this movie, she's awesome. Her name's Margot Harshman. She was in Even Stevens. She was Tawny. She was in College Road Trip. She was in Fired Up. Support her, she's awesome as well. Some of the people, I mean, I didn't like this girl. I mean, she was good in the movie, but I don't like her. The girl from Real World San Diego, she's okay. Rumor Willis, but it's a really fun movie. It's pretty much I Know What You Did Last Summer with a lot of boobs in it, literally. But it's a really fun movie. The deaths are pretty good, and you should definitely check it out if you want a fun time. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.